All right, we got 4 readies. We have ready commentators. We have ready crowd. We ready Genesis. Let's count them down. Round 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And away we go. The back-to-back matches, neither player minded, so here they are. It's still best of 3 here in round 1. So every point is crucial. Every mistake is multiplied. All these players have mostly kind of learned the game of playing live versus playing at home. It is a different feeling. You tense up a little bit.
There are more distractions when you're live too. You never know what's going to happen.
They have to call Hungry Box to the stage or something. So early on up top, Alex has a slight lead, 54-49. Hana takes the lead right back, but we're very early. And the 2 rollers have entered the chat. Alex at the top left, Myles at the bottom right. But 2 winners from the previous round are here, and they will not go quietly. Clean boards all around. 101.96 at the bottom. That's minuscule. That's only a few singles. 117.79 at the top. 140.79. Hana with the 2.5 Tetris lead. And a close match still. 1 Tetris difference.
Attention all attendees. It's Sacto style is in the venue. Please come to the TO desk. Sacto style.
And this is already a battle at the bottom. Point for point. Sharky, does he change soundtracks for each round? That's what I also wonder. Or is it just a continuation of the previous playlist? We'll find out later.
I like to think they get more and more intense the farther he goes.
Oh, that's a good idea. The music gets faster. It starts with slow jams. It gets more and more hardcore as you go along. That's a good idea. And Myles with a little bit of cheese at the bottom. He'll get that cleaned up, but that will give Sharky the chance to increase his lead. Alex, look at this dirty Tetris at column 6. He needs the line, gets it.
Dirty Tetris for Alex.
We love the dirty Tetrises, especially way up the board. We saw Scooty earlier. We're going to see Alex do some more like that. Meanwhile, Hana, look at that lead. That's grown 305 to 188. Chad is guessing what Sharky is listening to. They are all great guesses, but not really. But the lead at the top is still maintaining Hana's 330 to 218.
Maybe during Sharky's post-match interview, we can find out what he's listening to.
And at the bottom, it's still trade blow for blow. It's that single Tetris lead for Sharky. But 3 very similar paces. Alex slightly behind, but he's definitely the wild card of this group. It's amazing how a very, not strict, but a block puzzle game like this can really accentuate your personality. You wouldn't think that to be true. It's the exact same objective, but your personality does come through on how you approach it. And Sharky's still that 1 Tetris lead up at the top. Alex has shortened it a bit, 335, 450. And Hana looking very good going into transition. And we're just... And Alex just having... Only gets a triple there for Alex, but he's trying to uncover that well at the bottom. And the lines just aren't coming to do it. And he is so aggressive. He just doesn't want to fill in that well until the very last moment. And the lead is increased for Hana now, 524. And we're going to see what happens here at level 19. But down at the bottom, this has been a close game the entire time. It's rare to see that. But look at that, 532, 518.
Vendors Hall. First, if you ordered your Genesis merchandise for at-venue pickup, please come to the Gaming Generation booth to pick it up.
But Hana's transition is going to be at 555 and handles that transition beautifully. And Alex is at 476.
Sharky's a bit of trouble up top, but it's never an issue for him.
Right now, we will give
Alex just getting that over in time.
or t-shirt from Genesis of the past at the Gaming Generation booth. Once again, if you spend $50 at any one of our vendors,
Alex is masterfully handling this,
or t-shirt
working one off the bottom, closing this gap.
Generation booth from Genesis past for as long as supplies last.
And it's not a Tetris tournament if we don't have vendor booth announcements. And Hana's going to top it at 613. Alex needs a chase down, needs a 614.
Sharky's board is finally clear, but it's allowed Myles to really get a pretty good head start on him.
It's still a close game, though. It's 591, 670, but the chase down here, 583. So one Tetris will do it. He's Tetris ready. Knocks it down. That's 622, and Alex takes the first heart, game one. GG's. And at the bottom, 759, 705. Myles with the lead by about 3 Tetrises as they approach 200 lines. You guys can get ready. We'll start when you're ready. $819, 737. Both boards look great. I haven't really noticed Sharky doing anything dramatically wrong.
There was a misshift from Sharky, but he managed
no!
to get out of
Oh!
it.
He's going to burn this down, but he's angry at that. But he fills it in with the Vits.
Amazing. from
Wow.
Sharky.
Yeah, oh yeah, pops off a bit. You got to.
I can't believe I just saw that.
That's fatal in 101 out of 100 games. And somehow Sharky beat the odds. But 869, 796, it's still manageable for Sharky, but with kill screen coming up. But Myles digging out a bit.
Sharky is not a roller, so the kill screen really is fatal for him.
Sharky's waiting, gets the line, nails it down, 838, 914. We're approaching 230. The speed will double again. And DAS players will normally be eliminated. Myles will roll through that. 951, 878. And at the top, you can start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. With the drama here at the bottom, 987 Myles. 914 Sharky, just trying to squeeze out one last Tetris before kill screen. 1 million points for Myles. Sharky with a 951 at double transition. Trying to get something, squeezing some points. The center well's working a bit. Oh, and he's not going to get it, but an amazing, resilient play from Sharky to keep it that close at the end. Amazing.
Sharky's really pushing the limits of what you can do with DAS.
When you lose the 958, even today, it's still impressive. Up. Chat loving his effort there. Sharky had to get the hand out. start the new playlist. And up at top, Alex has an early lead, 94 to 74. We are ready on the bottom. Count them down in 3, 2. Are you ready? Okay, you're shaking the hands, just making sure. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, there they go. Double square start. That's all right. I was trying to accommodate for the handshaking. Hana cleaning up some garbage. But halfway up the board, that's manageable. Hana looking good. Alex is in the zone now. He's up 164 to 85. Hana can he get this over? He can. Gets the triple to burn it down to safety. And a real clever burn from Hana there. At the bottom, 70 to 68, close game. We'll go back to that in a bit. Alex increasing that lead, 233 to 104. Knocks down another one. Hana's back in the groove again. Always helps to get 3 long pieces in a row. You like that feeling, don't you?
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
that's the best.
Even I can handle that sometimes. Look at this bottom, 137, 139. Another close one here in the 18 stage. But Alex steamrolling this game too. He's up 303 to 195. Hana's got their work cut out for him. Nice vids from Myles. It's 209, 192. This is going to stay close, I think. Up top, Hana's gotten this under control. It's 356, 244. So they're maintaining that difference. $261, 277 at the bottom. Again, it's about a half Tetris difference. We're approaching transition up top. 406, Alex. 297, Hana. Knocking down Tetris is still about 100,000 point difference of the 4 Tetrises.
To be on a comfortable max out pace, you're supposed to have 300,000 around 80 lines. So the fact that they all have scores well beyond that with such a low line count is incredible.
That is our top 8 here for sure.
Sharky hangs a T-piece, but as you can see, he can get out of most anything.
Just cleverly building up to it, and then he'll burn it down. But Myles will take advantage here with that clear. And the square comes at the perfect time for Myles. So that lead will increase a bit more as Sharky tries to solve this. So a nice T-spin from Sharky. And up top, 551 for Alex. So this is a potential 600,000 point transition. And I will try to will that into existence by mentioning it. And with this Tetris, Alex will get a 599. Just missed it. But I think he's pretty happy with that. On a transition, about a 450. And down at the bottom, the lead is about 80,000 for Myles. It's about 3 Tetrises. But Sharky hanging in there. Transition coming soon at 230 or 130 lines. and just seeing how this will progress to the end. That lead for Alex now is just growing monstrous. Hana really needs to just throw all caution with the wind and just go for every single point possible. This is only a best of 3, so Hana needs a heart to send us to a decider. Alex is in the driver's seat. Oh, Myles is in trouble. This is 18. I mean, he can roll through that, and he gets the line piece over.
But Myles is going to transition soon.
But Sharky's not looking that much better here. Myles transitions about a 580. The board's a little chunky. And Myles is now cleaned up, back to scoring position.
Sharky's
now
clean too, Tetris ready.
Very nice. Sharky just shaking it off. Alex is in beast mode right now. 861 and ahead 84 lines. Sharky's board looking good. Myles getting in trouble, getting out of trouble, knocking down a Tetris. 651, 568. Up top, 893 for Alex T. Hana trying to keep up. That well is open, but the line isn't coming, and that's going to do it. Alex takes the game and the match. Moves on to the semifinals. Let's change over here. Sharky fighting for his tournament life. He's down 100,000 points. Level 22. Still about 80 lines to go before level 29.
Remember that Sharky is on a time limit because he can only play for so long after it transitions.
He nailed about 4 lines at level 29 last time, and heavy props to do that. But against a roller like Myles, who can play well into 29, the clock is ticking. Myles, though, getting a little high, needs a line to the left. It's not coming. Oh, it just at the nick of time. Gets another one over there.
Great
Opens the well on the
recovery for
right.
Myles.
He's out of it. I try to increase the drama, but it's like it's no drama for Myles. Sharky just keeping up as best as he can. Tremendous scores on both players. Although Myles is ahead by about a level. But 917 for Myles the Great. 819 for Sharky.
Beautiful
Time is
spin
running
from
out.
Sharky.
Time is running out, Sharky. Give him the line, that's gonna do it. And Myles is gonna advance. Get that line for the max out. GG's.
All right, so I am here with one of our gold bracket competitors. What is your username?
It's Hana.
Awesome. So what is your Tetris story? How did you get into Tetris?
Okay, so it's kind of toxic, but basically, so I saw the CTWC 2016 finals, and I was like, I was one of those YouTube commenters. I was like, this game looks really easy. I don't see why there needs to be a tournament. So I decided to join in 2020 to prove that anybody can max out.
Well, and so what is your PV now?
1.2.
Oh my gosh, so you proved it. So
It took a year and a half though.
well, it took me 5 years, so you got that on me. So what has your experience been like at this tournament so far?
It's been good. It's been good. I've been going around seeing people. I saw a couple new people. Me and a friend that came here, we were like just talking to this guy for, his name was Toucan, and I saw him qual. It was like his first day and first time ever playing the game. and so we were just kind of explaining the game to him, and it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's been really cool to see a lot of people get to try the game for the first time. We have all these setups people can walk up and give it a shot, and also get the opportunity to explain the scene. It sounds like that's what you did. A lot of other people have been able to do it, so it's been really fun. So, ask this to somebody else. Who do you think is going to be the person that takes the tournament today?
Fractal. Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah, Fractal's good. Fractal's good. So, let's see. What else do you do besides Tetris? Do you have any other major hobbies?
Yeah, so I do play a bunch of other games as well. Sometimes I will just cycle and stuff, just exercising. I like to do that. I like to travel, or I would love to travel a lot more if I could, to events like this.
Yeah, oh, that's true. So, where did you come from for this tournament? How far did you have to travel?
Not that far. I came 3 hours away from Sacramento.
Oh, awesome. So, what's the next tournament you plan or hope to go to?
CTWC in Pasadena in June.
Awesome. Yeah, so CTWC, it's coming up quick this year. It's earlier than I think it's ever been, unless the first year was held in the summer. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, CTWC in California in June.
Yeah, it's a lot different. I went there last year. That was my first time ever going last year, and it was pretty cool just being able to get into the gold bracket. That was a nice experience because I had never really been to an in-person event before. When I joined, it was the pandemic, so there were no events. And then when events did start coming back, I didn't have the funds to go, and now I do. So now it's good to come here.
That's fantastic. Well, your first event being CTWC and making the top 48 gold bracket, that's incredible. And you made the gold bracket again today. So congratulations, you're a rising star, and best of luck at your next tournament.
Thank you. Also, shout out Trisky Sky, best house player.
Awesome, thanks. So I am here with one of our gold bracket competitors, Anna D.
Hi, everybody.
So how did you first get into classic Tetris?
Oh my gosh. Well, my Uncle Mike, he's played ever since the console came out, and every year during the holidays he'd come visit and we'd just play. I've played for as long as I can remember, really. Ever since I could hold a controller is probably how long I've been playing. So, if you could tell younger me how far all of this has come, it's making me emotional.
Yeah, I can hardly believe it because, several years ago we were all seeing you play for the first time, and we were so shocked at you and your uncle and how good you guys were despite having never participated in events before. And now you've been to multiple events. I got to meet your uncle last year. He's an incredible guy. So what has your impression been of this regional in particular?
It's amazing. I love the energy. I think all the fighting players make it feel so much more intense because the Smash people, they scream and they go wild, and it's so electric here. I love it.
Yeah, it is wild. So who do you think is going to be the one that takes the bracket today?
I gotta go with Fractal. I am actually holding his penguin hostage right now. It's revenge for the early top out he caused me to have.
That's true. There was a little bit of commentator's curse. He was trying to give you a commentator's blessing. So do you listen to the commentary while you're playing, or do you just kind of zone in on your game?
No, I just zone in on my game. I honestly didn't even know what happened until I topped out, and then everyone was looking at Fractal. And I was like, why are they looking at Fractal?
Yeah, I mean, the commentator's job is to call the game, and I think Fractal has done an incredible job today, and there's a lot of exciting matches. You had a great game one, and so what's your next tournament you're planning on going to?
I am going to go to the Michigan tournament, I believe, and then of course I'm going to go to CTWC.
CTWC in Pasadena in June. So people may know you for your Tetris, but do you have any other hobbies or passions aside from Tetris?
Yeah, I'm a power lifter and I do jiu-jitsu. You can see I'm covered in bruises right now.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness, so the fighting scene is very familiar to you then?
Something like that. I don't have much of a fighting spirit, I just think it's fun.
Well, congratulations, a gold bracket participation for you. Best of luck in your next tournament and perhaps in CTWC. Thanks again, Anna.
Thank you so much, Scout.
All right, and I think we have another competitor from the bracket. It's, you know who he is, it's Sharky.
Hey, what's going on, Scout?
This is an incredible, insane event. I was told months ago by Vince, he said, if you come to a regional, it's got to be this one. I didn't commit until like 3 weeks ago, and then I'm out of here. So what's your impression of the event? What makes this event so crazy?
I mean, just all the energy, of course, all the Smash players, you hear the chanting in the background, one more stock, and things kind of like that. But just, being able to see all, people and just able to share our love for retro games. Because, we all play on CRTs, like Melee players and then us. But just having all this energy here and then all the different things, like me and Fractal interested in the rhythm games from the arcade, just really, that's what I recommend is, this was the one to be at.
Yeah, so, as I've talked about with other interviewers, the awesome part about this event is all the people who now know about our scene through Scooty making headlines around the world, walking up. Do you have a favorite interaction that you remember so far from somebody who's come up for the first time?
I don't think I have a favorite, but I do have multiple interactions where, I gave them a brief little history lesson, and they're like, oh my God, I got to show up here at, 4 to, catch the matches. And just seeing people, excited to watch, classic Tetris, and especially since I'll be commentating later on, that's, I think the best part about being able to interact with everyone, coming up. And also to see people wear the jersey.
Yeah, so one really cool thing about our gold bracket is that we have a couple star rollers in it, but a ton of people in the gold bracket are DAS players. DAS is still a playstyle that is very much alive. You're one of the best DAS players in the world. So what do fans of the DAS playstyle have to look forward to in the future?
Well, come PRGE, there is going to be the US DAS Championship. So it's going to be after CTWC DAS, but that's going to be what a lot of DAS players have to look forward to, and that's going to be the first event that I actually train hard for because I want to take the first one.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You took the DAS Championship that happened at Lone Star last year. So if you can take the one at the former CTWC location, that would be uniting the belts.
Yeah, that would mean I'd have won 3 in-person DAS events.
That's amazing. So what's the next regional you plan on going to?
I won't be going to any regionals until CTWC. So I'll be spending time just focusing on my event, getting work in to make sure I'll have no problems getting out to CTWC and everything like that. And then, of course, practicing so I can try and hit my ambitious qual goal.
And what is that?
6 maxes.
6 maxes. That would be a DAS world record in the World Championships, right?
Yeah, it would improve on the current world record since I hold that, which is 4 and a 1-off.
That's amazing. So, and one other thing you do so much in the scene, but you run an entire event, you do all the graphics, you do a ton of the broadcasting. It's a really incredible production. You want to talk about what that is and what makes it special? Yeah,
so the event that I run is Classic Tetris. Well, it's called Gauntlet Ascension, and it's essentially a team-based event. You have team captains that have, your star players like Myles, Alex T, Sam Finch. It's 10 teams. They all go up against each other in a double round robin, and then there's the playoffs that's going to happen in the summer. And the goal of it is to, we always, treat this game single player. It's all about me. If I get knocked out of the tournament, oh well, that's on me. But now it adds the team element, which adds more pressure, but it also can be an uplifting environment to where now you have something to strive for. Maybe you feel like you plateaued. Well, if you join a team, you don't have to be the best in the world. You just have to be the best in your respective division. But as of right now, we're still going through the second half of the season, and I'm also behind the scenes getting ready for different playoff production aspects.
That's awesome. So I asked this to everybody else. Who do you think is taking the bracket today?
I might have to give it to Myles. I feel like Myles is in top shape. Fractal, he blew his hands away playing Taiko, so Myles might have the advantage, but it's going to be really tough, and I'm excited for top 4.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's such a stacked top 4. It's really incredible. You almost never see this level of competition in the top 4. So will you be on comms for it?
Yes, I will. So be looking forward to it.
That's awesome. We'll get to hear the golden voice of Sharky calling these insane matches. Sharky, thanks so much for the interview, and thanks for everything you do for the scene.
Thank you too, Scout.
Awesome, and back to you.
Hello everyone, I'm your underwater host Sharky. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. Now real quick before you go, I do have a couple announcements that I'd like to make, so if you don't mind sticking around for a couple of minutes and hear me out, I'd really appreciate it. So first things first is that the Genesis X CTWC jersey, which So what I'm wearing right now is now available for purchase. The jersey costs $50 plus $10 shipping if you're in the US or $20 shipping internationally. Alternatively, if you're going to CTWC 2024, you'll be able to pick it up at CTWC and not have to pay any shipping. Now, this comes with the design, which I designed myself, and it comes customizable with a name on the back. Now, you have until May 5th at 11:59 p.m. Central to order the jersey. After then, you won't be able to order this jersey anymore with it being personalized. So if you want to find out more information or more details, there will be more info in the description below, as well as the Google form for the order that you'll need to fill out. And if you have any questions, you can join the CTWC Discord server and reach out to me personally. Now that we've got that out of the way, we got to talk about events because, oh my gosh, clear your weekend right now. We got some insane events coming here. So first things first is Friday. Friendly's Reckoning. Friendly's Reckoning is a show that Kingsman hosts every so often, and it has some really great matchups. And this particular show starts at 5 p.m. Central or 2200 UTC, but the main event, get this, the main event is going to be Harry Hong. Yes, Harry Hong. Same person that hasn't played an official match since 2020. I'm not talking about the CTWC 2023 after party. He hasn't played an official match since 2020, is coming back to play in a rematch to settle the score between yours truly. So yeah, this Friday night, you're going to get Sharky versus Harry Hong. It is going to be insane. And then this is just Friendly's Reckoning Part 1. Wait till you hear about Part 2. So Saturday, we're going to have the first ever Dallas Underground tournament. It starts at 12 p.m. Central or 1700 UTC, and it features 4 players, Dog, Andy, Sodium, and Myles. It's going to be a round robin, so a lot of Tetris action is going to be a lot of fun. Definitely don't want to miss out. And then right after that is Friendly's Reckoning Part 2. Now, you guys already got a star-studded matchup for Part 1 as your main event, but Part 2, you're going to have Jeff. Yes, that Jeff, the Boom Tetris for Jeff, going up against, get this, Green Tea. Green Tea will be playing in a match against Jeff. Who could ask for a better weekend of Tetris, after, all these events and such? Definitely, you're going to want to tune in. All the relevant information will be in the description below, and you can also join the CTWC Discord server for more information. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this video. If you liked the video, then be sure to leave a like. Comment down what your favorite moment was. Of course, I'm biased in this particular one because I played in it, but my favorite moment was me getting out of a dig on 24. Yeah, if you didn't see it, watch it again. It is ridiculous. But of course, I'd like to hear from you. What was your favorite moment in this matchup? And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe with notifications because CTWC 2024 is almost here. There's going to be videos coming in. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on any of the action. Anyways, I'm your underwater host Sharky, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video here on CTWC.